Hola y bienvenidos. Hello and welcome. My name is Imelda Duran and I present Inquiry-Based Curriculum for Literacy in Spanish. My literacy philosophy statement is that students in the classroom represent a unique community since they have different abilities, knowledge, proficiency levels, and learning styles that they contribute to this community. As a future Spanish teacher, my goal is to present and teach curriculum that incorporates topics, activities, projects, individual, pair, and group work, assignments, hands-on, or worksheets, and constructive feedback in order to improve students' learning and knowledge and connect them with the real world and community. First, it is important to identify and present an essential question that can lead to the multiple interpretation and authentic inquiries. For example, how do students analyze and present the content of stories in which the main characters are animals that acquire human qualities? The lesson title is Tagged to Animals based on the story, The World of the Caimans, where personification and story are the two main topics of the lesson. My class consists of students from 10th to 12th grade. There are 31 students, 4 ELD students in level 3, and intermediate and early advanced stage. The learning objectives refer to the purpose of the lesson. First, students will discover and analyze the content of the story called The World of the Caimans, the role of the characters, and important aspects to reading and discussion of questions about the topic and the story. Second, the students will present a short story in which they assign human qualities to an animal with which they would like to travel by writing, driving, describing, and narrating the story. Also, it is important to incorporate text or material that support the learning of the students. In this case, one textbook, one practice notebook, and one website are the materials for this lesson. The lesson plan is the guide or map for organizing the content and material. For this lesson, there are 4 important areas. Exploration refers to build background and review information. Explanation for the comprehension input. Elaboration where students demonstrate their learning. And evaluation to assess students' tasks. It is important to start the class by motivating the students and having their attention when something relevant to the topic. For example, a funny video. Prior to reading the main story, it is essential to present and define new and complex vocabulary by making the students to create their own vocabulary word cards. They can include the word, its definition, image, and one sentences, and later review this information. Include activities where students recall the vocabulary learned in previous lessons, how to reinforce the knowledge while having fun. For example, mail when vocabulario o correo con vocabulario is an activity I have used in previous classes when a positive result. When new information is presented, it is advisable to connect it with information that students already know. For example, presenting stories that include a personification of animals help students to make a connection with the new information. For this lesson is presented a wolf and the Red Riding Hood story.
Abuelita, ¿qué dientes más grandes y afilados tienes? Son para comerte mejor. ¡Socorro!
The personalities of the world are presented, and now students have a better understanding of the content. In this lesson, 2 elements of literature are presented: personification and a story. After learning new information, students start to develop their knowledge by discovering new content and working with their classmates. For example, Students read the main story with a partner in order to help each other and expand their cognitive level. Post-reading activities are a great way to build student comprehension about a text or content. For this lesson, post-reading assignments encourage students to summarize, reflect, and question what they have just read. Finally, I use evaluation to inform instruction and to provide feedback that will help students to improve their learning and skills. In the final project, students demonstrate that they are able to do the task independently. Students work in groups of 4 people, and every student has a specific role to play in this project. The groups have a mix of ELD students, Spanish learners, lower-level readers, and higher-level students. One number from 1 to 4 is assigned to each member in order to organize the work in each group. For example, Student 1 is the artist, Student 2 is the reader who tells the story to the whole class, Student 3 is the writer, and Student 4 is the editor. Now, students know what they have to do and start to work. Students choose an animal with which they would like to travel and write a story. They describe their trip, feelings, places, things, or items and activities. They indicate where they will go and what problems and adventures might face. Recognizing the effort and good work of the students motivates them to continue their learning and improvement.